Stand in sixth position, shoulders down, chin up, feet together. Now do 30 releves. Make sure not to fall down. Go slowly. After doing 30, hold, hands side, shoulders down, take spot. So you have good balance. Heels together, do 10 seconds like this, and then close your eyes and try to find your balance for 10 seconds. Then stretch your muscles. Now you're gonna scrunch your toes as many times. Try to get as far as you can. We're gonna do waves now. Stand with your feet at shoulder level and hands side. Now take a breath with your hands and chin up, and now do a wave with your whole body. Make sure every single part of your body is going through the position. Do 10 of these waves. Then do side waves. Lean side, curl your back, lean side, and come up. And side, curl your back, and side, 1. Do 10 of those as well. And now you're gonna stand with your hands up, shoulders down, and you're gonna do waves front. Curl your back, and now hips forward, and chest, head. E, 1, 2, 3, 2. Do 10 of these, and then do 10 backwards. Arch back, bend your knees, and curl your back, and up. And arch, try to keep your head next to your body. E, down, do 10. Now legs slightly apart, and your body parallel to the floor. Start position, hands up. You're gonna go down and up, down, up. Don't come up higher than 90 degrees at all. This is for your shoulders. Keep your knees straight. Do this 20 times. Now you're gonna go in the same position, body parallel, and now hands up. Make sure your head is also parallel. Hold this position for 20 counts. Keep your back straight and your hands slightly higher than your head. Now do jumps. First, straight legs, then bend to your chest. And straight legs, bend to your chest. Jump as high as you can. Do this 20 times.
Now we are gonna sit on our toes for a minute, just stretching our arch. Then we're gonna do push. Put your heels on the floor and push with your butt. Do this 10 times. Then do switch. Go from point to releve. Point and releve. Do this 10 times. Now we're gonna put our hands forward and raise our butt up. 1 and down. Make sure your knees are straight and your heels are together.
Повернись боком, пожалуйста.
Here's a side view. Do this 10 times. Now sit on your butt with your hands to the side. Straighten your knees and make sure your heels are off the floor. Do this 10 times and make sure your legs are engaging.
And after hold the 20 counts.
Hold 20 counts. Now we are gonna lock our hands above our head and do flex, down and up, down and up. Do this 10 times and make sure your knees are always off the floor. Now do the same thing with your lock behind. Do this 10 times as well. Now we're gonna do waves with our feet. Hands to the side, make sure your heels are off the floor. Do flex, but still using your toes, flex. Now down and point. Flex with your toes. Flex, down, point. Do this 10 times. Here's a side view. Now we are going to work on our toes. Take your shoes off and bend one leg. Make sure the second knee is off the floor. We're going to grab our shoe with our toe and make sure you engage your arch. Do this 10 times with one foot and 10 times with the other.
Now put your shoes in your feet, but point your toes. Now hands up. You're gonna do 10 little kicks with your
20.
right foot, 20 with your right foot,
And freeze.
and 20 with your left foot coming up to your right foot. Try to turn out your feet.
Freeze.
And now your right leg will go up 10 times, then freeze, and your left will go up. Don't touch the floor with your left and keep your back straight. Then repeat this on left side. Now put your left hand under your right, flex your right foot, and grab it by the toe. Repeat the same with the left foot. Now straighten your knees and keep your feet flexed and your back straight. Hold for 20 seconds. Then grab your right foot the same way and put your left foot on your heel. Straight back. Now go up, straight knee towards the ceiling, and down. 1. Up, down. Do 10 of these and keep your bottom foot straight. Now you're going to lean forward slowly and up. Down, keep your back straight and up. Do 10 of these as well. Then you're going to lay down and keep your hips square and your bottom foot pointed. Hold for 20 seconds. Then bring the leg down and do 10 big kicks in fast pace. Then do the same thing on left side. Now sit with your back straight and your hands side. Bend your legs towards your chest and straighten your legs up. Try to keep your back straight. Hold for 10 counts and rest. And repeat 4 sets. Bend legs and up. Point your toes. After doing 4 sets of those, go on your stomach and lift both your hands and legs as much as you can for 10 seconds and rest. Do 4 sets of these as well. Now sit in butterfly, straight back. Now you're gonna reach forward as much as you can, keeping your knees side. Hold for 20 counts. Then grab your feet and butterfly, sleep. Butterfly, wake up. Butterfly, get speed. And butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, sleep. Butterfly, wake up. Butterfly, get speed. And fly away. Repeat this 4 times. Sit in middle split. Now reach to one side and stretch your side. Now switch. Make sure your feet are pointed and your heels are up. Now you're going to do a circle. And then stand into a mini bridge. 1. Repeat this 4 times. Reach to the left. And right. E, circle, and bridge with your left hand. Now lay on your back, cross your hands behind your head, and lift your hands and your legs. Now do run with your legs, 10 counts, and then do cross legs, 10 counts. Repeat this 2 times. Now you're gonna lay on your side with one hand for support and raise your shoulder off the floor a little bit. Now you're gonna run 10 times and then cross 10 counts. Repeat this twice. Now lay on your stomach, cross your hands behind your back, and raise your head off the floor. Repeat, run, and cross. Make sure your head is off the floor. Now you're gonna switch and repeat the combination. Raise your shoulder, and run and cross, twice on each type. Stand on your knees with one leg front. Now you're gonna slide into split, but keep your hips square and your stomach facing forward. Hands back. Hold this position for 30 seconds. Then slide back up and switch legs. Slide and hold. The most important thing is keeping your hips square. Now you're gonna go into the froggy position but on your stomach. Make sure you have a straight line in your hips. Hold for a minute. Now lay on your stomach. Start with your back up. Now swing forward and back. 1. Forward and back. Keep your hands forward when you're going down and try to arch as much as you can. Do this 10 times. Now stand on your knees, hands up. Now do small bridge, arch slowly, and touch the floor. E. Move your hips forward. And 2. Do this 10 times and then do kitty pose to rest your back. Now you're gonna stretch from a surface, but make sure you're not going too high because that prevents you from sitting in even hips. So put your leg and slide into split. Hands cross. Hold for a minute. Last 10 seconds can be with hands up. Then switch legs and repeat everything on left leg. And last 10 seconds, hands up. Then you're gonna do middle split. Make sure your hips are in a line. Go on your elbows, and last 10 seconds can be hands front, so your chest is on the floor. Straight knees.
We are going to start with our legs in 6 position, releve, and your hand forward, and pretty hand to the side. Do spins forward. 20 on one arm, and then 20 on the other arm. Then we are going to do spins, but backwards. And the other arm. Make sure your shoulders are down, your chin is up, and you have high releve. Next position, releve, and spinning the rope in front of you. We're going to do 4 spins and switch. Pretty hand to the side. Make sure you're working with your wrist and not your whole arm. Do this 8 times switching, right and left. Now we are going to do figure 8. Heels up, releve 6 position, left arm in front, and figure 8. Make sure your wrists are together and your shoulders are down, chin up, high relevé. We're gonna do 10 with the left hand and 10 with the right hand. Now we are gonna do umbrella above your head, 6 position relevé. On right hand, 10, and left hand. Now we're gonna do 4 spins and switch. 4 spins and switch. Make sure your heels are together and your shoulders are down. We're gonna start in 6 position relevé with our hands forward. We're gonna do 50 jumps forward with our legs together. Make sure you point your toes and make sure your arms are as close to your body as possible and elbows straight. Do 50 forward, legs together. Now we're gonna do 50 forward running. So 1 by 1. Also make sure your arms are as close to your body as possible and your elbows are straight. Now we're gonna do backwards. Legs together and make sure your toes are pointed off the ground. And your arms are as close to your body as possible with your elbows straight. We're gonna do 50 with our legs together and 50 running. Now we're gonna work on our double jumps. Try to do as many as you can in a row, preferably 10 or more. You can bend your legs, and if you get better, you can try doing it with straight legs. Also do double jumps. Also try to do double jumps backwards. Try to do as many as you can in a row. Now we're gonna work on our cross jumps. Try to keep your elbows straight and make sure your toes are pointed off the ground. Try to do 50 front and 30 backwards. Now we are gonna work for preparation on big jumps. We're gonna do chassé, step, step, et passé. Make sure you do only 2 spins on each side. So spin on right and spin on left. Again, E1, E2. This is what it's gonna look like with a big jump. Now we're gonna work on our side balance. Start by spinning your rope to the left and passé, E up. Try with relevé, E down. Now we are gonna work on our passé turn. Start with 6 position relevé, E step, preparation, E turn. Finish. Now we're gonna work on our échappés. Start by spinning the rope back and letting go of the left hand. Try to do the same thing on your left hand. Make sure you catch with your open palm and don't turn your arm in. Now we are gonna work on échappés behind our back. Make sure that you again catch with your open palm and don't turn your arm in. Try the same thing on your left. Now we're gonna work on the manipulation in front of our face. And catch. Do this with your good arm and you can try on your bad one.
Start on relevé with your right hand front. Spin the hoop, keep the plane correct. Do 20 on right hand forward, then switch and do the same thing on left hand forward. Keep the hoop going in one exact direction, then switch and repeat backwards 20 times on right hand, then switch, and 20 times on left hand backwards. Now we're gonna do figure 8. Hold your right hand with the hoop and spin out and in from your left hand. Make sure you're not squishing the hoop with your hand completely. Open your palm a little bit. Do 20 on right forward, then switch hands, and repeat on left hand. We're gonna work on face direction now. Start spinning the hoop exactly parallel to your body. Do 10 on right hand, then switch to left hand and spin in the same way you were doing on right hand. Keep your chin up and your shoulders down. Now you're gonna switch to right hand and do 4 and switch. 1, 2, 3, E-switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. Repeat this 10 times. Do umbrella on top of your head. Now do 4 right and switch through both palms touching each other and switch. 4 and switch. Keep the plane. Do this 10 times. You're going to flip the hoop now. Do half. Push the hoop down. Do 20 half, and then try full rotations. Push the hoop down fast. Try not to throw too high. Do 20 of these as well. Now try jumping through the hoop. Do 10 forward. Keep your hands as straight as you can.
Each time move down, that's straight.
Now try backwards, the same thing.
Down.
Now you're gonna try turning while jumping. Do 5 of these. Try jumping through the hoop while jumping around. It should look like this. You have to try doing a series of 3 jumps in a row. Practice this. Try boomerang. Send the hoop so it goes back to you. It shouldn't jump too much. Do 10 with the right hand and also try left hand. Now hold the hoop so it's exactly parallel to the floor and drop it. And go back up, drop, E. Do this 10 times with the right hand and left hand. Make sure it's exactly straight line. Now hold the hoop side in a straight line. Jump in, jump out, and hold for 5 seconds with left hand. Jump in, jump out. These exercises are to straighten your wrists so you have good handling. This next exercise is also for your handling and for your grab to be better. You're gonna let go of the hoop and catch it with the other hand really fast. Try to do this as fast as you can.
50 times.
You're going to spin the hoop around your wrist. Hold your hand side, take force, and spin around your whole wrist. Make sure the hoop is touching every part of your wrist as it goes. Do 10 with right hand, and repeat the same thing on left hand. You're going to spin around your neck now. Hold both hands, and now push one side. Practice this a few times until you get it. Now you're going to spin the hoop on the floor. Let go. You can use this for dance steps. Try both hands. Now you do the same thing, but you're gonna hold the hoop with your hand. This is used for balances.
Now we're gonna work on our passé turn. E, step, preparation. E, arm to side, turn. Practice this 10 times on your good leg. Now we're gonna work on our side balance. Spin the hoop in front of your face, relevé, and down, grab your leg, up, E, finish.
Practice Stark jump with hoop. Assemble and lift the hoop when you jump. Practice this 10 times. You're going to practice scissors jump now. Spin the hoop back. Chassé, step, step, and scissors. Keep the hoop spinning the whole time. Practice this a few times. Practice the preparation for your whole roll by doing this. Make sure the hoop touches your hand every time. Keep your hand straight. Practice 10 times with right hand, then switch to left hand and do the same thing. Once you got that, you can try big rolls. Do right to left and left to right. Practice this 10 times.
Now we're gonna put the hoop on both of our legs. Step out with your left, take a step, and spin. Now you can practice running. Put the hoop, step out, and run.
Now put one leg into the hoop and grab the hoop on top of your head. Go en relevé, push the hoop, and jump. Try both sides.
Now, grab your ball and start spinning it forward. Spin it 10 times and keep your fingers completely together. Now, spin backwards. Do this 10 times and keep your fingers completely together.
Each time, hug your ball.
Now, grab your ball with one arm, completely straight. Now you should flip your hands and then back. You should have completely straight hands and you should not hear one sound. If you hear sound, you're doing it wrong. And do this 10 times and switch.
Place the ball in your palms. Now flip, E, switch. Flip, switch. Each time you meet the ball, your hands have to go down with the ball. Keep your fingers together and your wrists together as well. Practice this. Hold your right hand side and go inwards with the ball. Try to keep your fingers together and out. E, in and out. Repeat this 10 times with one hand and then 10 times with the other hand. Try to not squeeze your ball with your palm. Now grab the ball in your right hand and go towards your thumb and let go. Again. Try to touch the ball as long as you can. Keep it in contact. Then, once you've got that, try doing a full rotation. You have to touch the ball the whole time. Do 15 of these. And then practice on the other hand. Towards your thumb, let go. 15 of these, and then full ones. Be in contact with the ball. We're gonna practice half rolls. Straighten one hand out and pretend you're rolling your ball. Reach out as much as you can. Practice this a few times. Then grab your ball in that hand and do half of a roll and catch with the left hand.
И обратно. Да. Удлиняй руку.
Back. 2, E, back. Do 10 of these. Then do the same thing with the left hand without the ball. Reach out and in. E, out, down. Then grab your ball and do rolls and back. Roll
Now,
and back.
put your hands forward and roll and catch in your back. And now do backwards the same thing. Make sure to do this 10 times and do it through the wave.